Today is Americup Day 3. So in this video, we will discuss how Team USA looked in Games 1 and 2 and what we are now thinking about the remainder of the week. Welcome back to Davis Sports Report. If you enjoy us bringing you Team USA breakdowns, then go ahead and hit that like button. Also, subscribe to stay up to date on the Americup progress. Unfortunately, I won't be able to bring the highlights as FIBA will throw a copyright on this faster than I can say welcome back. But I'm going to do my best to keep it interesting. So let's start with Group A, which consists of El Salvador, Canada, Argentina, Brazil, and Dominican Republic. For Day 1, 56th ranked El Salvador versus 7th ranked Canada went pretty much as expected. The final score was 34-100. Womp womp. Canada came out of the box swinging and they didn't take their foot off the gas the entire game. Everyone on Team Canada got minutes and the points were shared pretty evenly. El Salvador's tallest player is 6'2", matched up against a much taller Canadian team that has 5 players 6'2" and taller. We had co-MVPs for this game, both from Team Canada, and that was Delaney Gibb, who's going into her sophomore year with BYU. She had 9 points, all 3-pointers, and our other MVP was Kayla Alexander, who had 10 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block shot. To be honest, I didn't get much insight out of this game as this was quite a mismatch, as evident by the score. In the second game of the day from Group A, we were quite a bit surprised that 10th ranked Brazil struggled a little, taking out 31st ranked Argentina. The final score was 50-71, and while that looks like a lot, keep in mind that Brazil has two WNBA players on their team, Camila Cardoso and Damaris Dantas. Argentina outscored Team Brazil in the second and third quarters, but the large gap in the first and fourth quarters for Brazil were too wide for Argentina to make up for the difference. Our MVP for this game was one of the above-mentioned WNBA players, Damaris Dantas, with 24.7 rebounds. Camila Cardoso played 34 minutes and had 8 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 block shots. Moving on to Group B, where we had a very close game between 30th ranked Colombia and 12th ranked Puerto Rico, with Puerto Rico barely taking the win with a miss in the last seconds. The final score was 65-68. And before I forget, I want to thank our subscribers that let me know that Brianna Jones is not Breonna Jones from the Atlanta Dreams. Brianna actually played for Louisville, then Georgetown from 2018 to 2020, averaging 9.2 points per game and 4.7 rebounds in her final year. Imagine my surprise when I showed up at the Atlanta Dream game Sunday and there was Brianna Jones on the court. The confusion on my face was comedic. For the face-off, our MVP of the game was Jennifer Munez from Colombia. Although they lost by a small margin, she fought every second, ending with 23 points, going 5 of 10 from the 3, grabbing 7 rebounds, and snatching 3 steals. She played a great game, and when Team USA meets Colombia, they will need to put their best defenders on her. She's only 5'7", so I would put Hidalgo or Flage on her. As for Team Puerto Rico, they have some 3-point shooters as well as great defenders with Pamela Rosado and former WNBA player Maya Hollingshed. And the last game of the night for Group B is first-ranked Team USA versus 70th ranked Chile, and this was another mismatch game. The final score was 47-108 with Team USA on top. Regan Beers was our MVP of the game with 22 points, 7 rebounds, 3 steals, and 1 block shot. She was amazing. We also have to shout out Joyce Edwards, who had 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal, and Flage Johnson bringing that defense with 6 rebounds, 4 steals, as well as Olivia Miles, who had 4 assists. Now let's head on over to Day 2, starting with Group A. 34th ranked Dominican Republic had the first game, and they narrowly squeaked by 56th ranked El Salvador with a final score of 61-59. For the Dominican Republic, Cesarina Copelan basically carried the team on her back. She ended with 24 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals, and she got some help from Hilary De Los Santos, who had 17 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. In the second game of Group A, 7th ranked Canada took on 31st ranked Argentina, and they won 71-48. The high scorer was Cheyenne Day Wilson, formerly an LSU Tiger. She had 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Follow that up with Silas Swords, who hit 3 of 6 3-pointers, and Yvonne Jem, who had 12 rebounds. Moving on to Group B, 38th ranked Mexico took down 70th ranked Chile 76-59. This was Mexico's first game of the tournament, and Marina Valenzuela was the high scorer with 24 points. She also had 6 rebounds and 3 block shots. After her was UCLA's Gabriela Yaquez with 22 points and 5 rebounds. For Chile, Jovanka Lubetic put up 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. And for the last game of Day 2, Group B, number 1 ranked USA defeated 30th ranked Colombia, 80-43. USA spread the minutes much more evenly in this game, with everyone except Audie Crooks getting over 10 minutes. The high scorer for Team USA was Michaela Blakes with 15 points and 2 steals, followed by Joyce Edwards with 13 points and 9 rebounds. Flage had a tough night with 0 points, going 0 of 5 in the game and only pulling down 3 rebounds. As well, Hannah Hidalgo had a bad night, who only had 2 points, going 1 of 11 for the night. I'm hoping they get some rest and have a better showing going into the rest of the week, because they've got some tough competition ahead. I know I said I was only going to discuss days 1 and 2, but day 3 is already over, and since we're here, we might as well discuss it. But what I'd like you to do is go ahead and hit that thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Okay, let's get into it. I'm only going to cover 2 of the games, as those are the important ones. First off, for Group A, 10th ranked Brazil took out 7th ranked Canada by a score of 74-65. This surprised me because Canada has been playing so well, and Brazil came back from a day off completely refreshed, outscoring Canada 3 of the 4 quarters by 10 in the 4th, and that sealed the deal. The high scores for Brazil were, of course, the WNBA Twin Towers. Damaris Dantas had 20 points and 14 rebounds, while Camila Cardoso had 19 points, 11 rebounds, 3 steals, and count 'em, 5 blocked shots. Ouch! Canada's top scorer was Cheyenne Day Wilson for a second day. Top rebounder was Kayla Alexander with 12. This was a tough matchup against the pros, and Team USA is going to have to come up with a master plan to box out a much taller and more experienced Cardoso that only got better after playing internationally this past year. The other game we want to discuss for Day 3 is, of course, Team USA's 80-62 win over Puerto Rico. Team USA had a massive third quarter, outscoring Puerto Rico by 17 points, ultimately sealing the win. Team USA kept key players on the court longer for this game, including Michaela Blakes, Grace Van Slooten, Joyce Edwards, Madison Booker, and Olivia Miles, all playing more than 20 minutes. Again, Audie Crooks did not get much time on the court, and I'm wondering if maybe she's injured because she only played 47 seconds in this game. The high score for Team USA was Gianna Neepkins with 14 points, going 4 of 5 from the 3. That's impressive. Hidalgo had a better night, coming in second with 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. And Olivia Miles had an impressive showing, putting up 9 points, 7 rebounds, and a whopping 8 assists. Tonight wasn't Michaela Blake's night. She went 0 of 2 from the field and 0 of 4 from the three-point line, only scoring 3, and those were from the free throw line. The beauty of Team USA, though, is that when 1 or 2 players are having an off night, there are several equal qualified players that can pick up the slack. But this one was a little scary to me, if I'm being totally honest. But if you're keeping score, Team Brazil and Team USA are the only undefeated teams, with Team USA playing 1 more game than Brazil. Brazil will face Dominican Republic Tuesday, and Team USA will have the day off. When Team USA returns on Wednesday, they will face Mexico, who I expect they will beat. But our centers will have to hold down Marina Valenzuela. Reagan Beers and Valenzuela are the same height, and if Reagan has a night like the first night, this will be an easy win. So let's go Team USA. Let us know your thoughts on the game so far, and if you think it will be USA versus Brazil in the finals. Thank you so much for watching. We have a goal of reaching 10,000 subscribers, so if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and help us out. Hit that subscribe button. That's a wrap for it on this one, but we will see you on the next one. Goodbye.